Why you keep finding love in wrong places. Check timestamps for your zodiac sign. Aries. You get into relationships with unbalanced power dynamics. As a lover, you are incredibly generous, passionate, and fiercely devoted, always going the extra mile to make your partner feel adored and cherished. However, this often leads you into relationships where you give far more than you receive, leaving you exhausted and emotionally drained. You find yourself carrying the weight of the relationship, taking most of the initiative, whether it's making plans, handling responsibilities, or keeping the emotional connection alive. Sometimes, you even sacrifice your independence for the sake of maintaining the relationship, even when it doesn't fully honor your needs. You have a pattern of falling for people who fail to reciprocate your effort, partners who expect you to bend, compromise, or give up parts of yourself to accommodate them. The reversal of justice suggests you may also fall for dishonest or emotionally unavailable people, those who don't respect your boundaries or integrity. True love should feel balanced, fair, and mutual, not like you're constantly proving your worth or chasing validation from someone who refuses to meet you halfway. Taurus. You're the ultimate dream lover of the zodiac, Taurus. To be with you is to experience unwavering loyalty, devotion, affection, and stability. You pour your heart and soul into relationships, ensuring your partner feels safe, cherished, and deeply loved. Once you commit, you do so fully and without hesitation, making your significant other the center of your world. However, your dedication is often misplaced, as you tend to invest in people who don't offer the same level of commitment or emotional security in return. You have a habit of seeking love from emotionally distant or unavailable partners, those who leave you feeling abandoned and unappreciated. Instead of receiving the warmth, passion, and tenderness you so freely give, you find yourself met with coldness and indifference. You often hold on longer than you should, hoping your efforts will be noticed and reciprocated. But love shouldn't be a battle for recognition. You need a partner who sees your worth, values your loyalty, and is unafraid to be emotionally open and vulnerable with you. Someone who matches your effort rather than just taking from you without giving back. Gemini. You self-sabotage by getting into relationships filled with conflict. You crave a love that is lighthearted, intellectually stimulating, and full of adventure. But you often find yourself trapped in relationships that are more stressful than fulfilling. You tend to attract partners who struggle with accountability, leading to constant tension, miscommunication, and emotional exhaustion. While you thrive on excitement, you sometimes mistake chaotic, roller coaster-like relationships for passion, confusing heated arguments and unresolved issues for signs of intensity and deep emotional connection. In the past, you've spent more time working on your relationships than actually enjoying them, feeling like you're constantly navigating conflicts rather than experiencing love freely. While a little challenge excites you, love shouldn't feel like an endless battle. You deserve a partner who communicates clearly, listens to understand rather than to argue, and is willing to work through problems without unnecessary drama. Love should be stimulating, yes, but also harmonious and emotionally rewarding, not something that consistently drains your energy or leaves you feeling mentally exhausted. Cancer. It's your misfortune to fall in love with people who take advantage of your sensitive nature. Cancer, you are one of the most loving, nurturing, and emotionally intuitive signs, always seeing the best in people, even when they don't deserve it. Your heart is pure, compassionate, and deeply empathetic. But unfortunately, this makes you an easy target for manipulative and emotionally deceitful partners. You often attract those who take your kindness for weakness, assuming that your willingness to forgive means they can take advantage of your loyalty without consequence. You are far from naive. In fact, you often see through people's intentions long before they realize it. Yet, in the name of love, you convince yourself to stay, believing that if you just love them enough, they will change. But real love never plays on your insecurities, deceives you, or makes you question your worth. The right partner will never leave you feeling uncertain or emotionally drained. Instead, they will offer clarity, emotional security, and unconditional respect, ensuring that you always feel valued, appreciated, and deeply cherished. Leo. You light every single room you walk into and effortlessly command the attention of everyone in it. Leo, you are the sun. So why do you fall for people who hesitate when it comes to loving you? It's as if their resistance and emotional unavailability become a challenge for you to conquer, making you even more determined to prove your worth. But Leo, you shouldn't have to convince anyone of your brilliance. It should be recognized and celebrated effortlessly. Love shouldn't feel like a performance or an endless pursuit for validation. If someone can't see your beauty, power, and charisma from the start, then they never will. A relationship like that will leave you constantly striving for their attention, bending over backward to feel valued and appreciated. But you deserve to be adored without conditions, without games, without having to prove anything. You should be with someone who prioritizes you from the very beginning, someone who sees you for the radiant, unstoppable force that you are. Never dim your light just to make someone else comfortable. Virgo. Codependency has been your issue when it comes to toxic and failed relationships. You love through acts of service. You're someone who has it together. Virgo, you are incredibly capable, intelligent, and self-sufficient, but in relationships, you have a habit of taking on too much responsibility for your partner's life. At first, it may seem like helping them get organized or guiding them toward stability, but soon, you find yourself carrying their burdens, solving their problems, and making up for their lack of effort. What starts as kindness and devotion turns into exhaustion and imbalance. You have so much to offer, yet you often choose partners who need fixing, people who drain you mentally, emotionally, and even financially. These inadequate lovers, filled with self-doubt and instability, are beneath you. Love shouldn't be a never-ending project where you're the only one putting in effort. You need a partner who is just as strong, just as reliable, and just as capable as you are. Someone who will nurture you in return, rather than just take from you endlessly. Libra, you fall for people who play mind games and push you to doubt yourself. Libra, you are a lover of harmony, romance, and deep connection, but unfortunately, you often find yourself entangled with partners who thrive on manipulation and control. They are cold, emotionally distant, and inconsistent, leaving you constantly questioning where you stand. You tend to seek love in people who make you feel afraid to express your true feelings, pushing you into a pattern of silencing your needs just to keep the peace. They ignore your boundaries, invalidate your emotions, and make you feel like you have to prove your worth. To make matters worse, many of the people you fall for carry unresolved baggage from their past relationships, leaving you feeling like you're competing with ghosts. You try to mold yourself into their ideal, bending over backward in an attempt to win their approval and secure their affection. But love should never make you lose yourself or question your value. True love feels safe, mutual, and empowering, not like a game where you are left chasing after validation. The right person will never make you feel like you're not enough. They will embrace and appreciate you exactly as you are. Scorpio. Love will never force you to sacrifice your values, desires, needs, or boundaries. Scorpio, you love intensely, passionately, and fearlessly, but that same depth of love has also left you wounded and exhausted. You tend to fall for people who don't truly deserve your devotion, allowing relationships to pull you into a cycle of self-sacrifice. You've experienced love that demanded too much, took too much, and gave back too little, making you question whether your all-consuming love is a curse rather than a gift. But the truth is, the problem was never you. It was the people who failed to match your depth. You deserve a partner who sees love as a partnership, not a battlefield. Someone who understands that compromise doesn't mean losing yourself. The right person will never make you feel confined, limited, or controlled, and they will never ask you to diminish the intensity of your emotions. If you keep waiting for the wrong person to change, you might miss the right one who is already searching for you. The love you crave exists, but it will never be found in someone who fears or resents the depth of your passion. Sagittarius. You won't find the right love with people who try to confine you and keep you under their control. Sagittarius, you are a free spirit, someone who thrives on adventure, independence, and exploration. Yet time and time again, you find yourself drawn to partners who try to cage your wild heart. They see your independence as a threat rather than a gift, and instead of embracing your free-spirited nature, they try to limit you, control you, and pull you back to a life that suffocates you. But their insecurities are not your responsibility. and it is not your job to fix or reassure them at the cost of your freedom. You have a habit of getting into relationships with people who see you as a possession, rather than an equal and autonomous partner. Their jealousy, clinginess, and deep-seated trust issues are not things you can change, no matter how much you try. What you truly need is a partner who trusts you completely, supports your dreams, and has confidence in your love without trying to limit you. Love should never feel like a chain around your ankles. It should feel like the wind at your back, encouraging you to keep chasing the life you were meant to live. Capricorn. You keep falling for the wrong people because you try to make it work when they're just not ready for the type of relationship you're looking for. Capricorn, you are practical, committed, and serious about love, always looking for a stable and lasting partnership, rather than fleeting connections. However, you have a habit of investing in people who simply aren't in the same place as you emotionally. They are often too focused on their own growth, healing, or personal ambitions, unable to offer you the dedication and reliability that you need. It's not that they don't recognize your value or appreciate the incredible partner you'd be, but rather, they are too consumed by their own responsibilities and struggles to meet you halfway. Instead of waiting around for them to figure things out, hoping they'll be ready one day, you need to stop wasting your time on unavailable partners. You deserve someone who is not only willing, but eager to match your level of commitment. Love shouldn't be about convincing someone to make space for you in their life. It should be about finding someone who already has space and wants to fill it with you. Aquarius. You keep looking for love in people who are only interested in what you have to offer them. Aquarius, you are intelligent, generous, and fiercely independent. But your open heart and deep sense of compassion often lead you into relationships with people who take advantage of your kindness. You tend to attract those who are emotionally selfish, individuals who recognize your reluctance to say no when you care about someone and exploit it for their own benefit. They take and take, always expecting more from you, yet never giving without conditions, strings, or hidden motives. You often try to overlook your suspicions, convincing yourself that their intentions aren't as self-serving as they seem, but deep down, you know the truth. You deserve a partner who wants you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. Love should be reciprocal, not transactional. It's time to open yourself up to the possibility of being with someone who sees your worth and cherishes you without expecting anything in return. True love is about partnership, not personal gain, and you deserve nothing less. Pisces. Love won't be found in unhealthy relationships with people who abuse you, Pisces. Pisces, you have a heart full of love, boundless empathy, and a desire to see the best in people. But this beautiful nature often leads you into relationships with toxic, self-serving partners who drain you emotionally and make you feel powerless. The Devil card signifies relationships that trap you in cycles of manipulation and emotional abuse, where just when you're ready to walk away, your partner reels you back in with love bombing and empty promises, only to repeat the same hurtful behaviors all over again. On some level, you may even feel addicted to the intensity of these relationships, confusing the highs and lows for passion. But love should never make you question your worth or leave you feeling like a diminished version of yourself. Don't allow yourself to become bound to people who have a selfish disregard for your well-being. You deserve the fairy tale love you've always dreamed of, but it will never come from someone who thrives on breaking you down. Seek out a partner who cherishes your gentle soul, respects your emotions, and loves you without conditions or control. Thank you for watching the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.